Listen, let's be real for a second. If you've ever sat down to study, read the same page 3 times, and still felt like absolutely nothing went in, you are not broken. You're not lazy, and you're definitely not just not smart enough. You're here trying to figure this out. That already says something about you. But here's the thing. Most of us struggle because we're out here treating studying like an endurance test. Look, a 4.0 GPA isn't some VIP club for geniuses or people who live at the library 24/7. It's about efficiency, systems, and habits that don't make you want to quit. Working harder isn't the answer. Working smarter is. Right now, you're probably grinding for hours using strategies that our brains literally weren't built for. Things like rereading, highlighting everything, or cramming the night before. And then we wonder why nothing sticks. It's not a you problem, it's a method problem. So let's fix the method. First, quit trying to memorize things you don't understand yet. That's like trying to remember directions to a place you've never actually seen. It just doesn't stick. If you can't explain a concept out loud in plain English, you don't know it yet. You're just recognizing the words on the page. Take one tough concept today and explain it like you're talking to a 10-year-old. If you get stuck, that's exactly where your gap is. Fix the gap, and the grade follows. Second, stop the marathon study sessions. Looking at a whole chapter 5 is a one-way ticket to procrastination city. Your brain actually learns better in short bursts with real breaks in between, not 5-hour death marches that leave you too fried to remember anything. Try 25 minutes of focused work, then a 5-minute break. Walk around, drink some water, let your brain breathe. 2 rounds of that is honestly more effective than 2 hours of tired, glazed-over studying. Third, switch to active recall immediately. Rereading your notes creates this sneaky illusion of competence. It feels productive because the text looks familiar, but you're not actually pulling anything from your brain. Close the book, grab a blank sheet of paper, and write down everything you remember first. Then, and only then, open your notes to check what you missed. That friction, that struggle to remember, that's where the real learning actually happens. Fourth, start connecting new information to things you already know. Your brain is basically a giant web of connections. When new information can't find anything to attach to, it just floats around and disappears. But when you link something new to something familiar, it sticks. Learning how the heart works? Think of it like a pump. New concept in economics? Compare it to something from your everyday life. Ask yourself, what does this remind me of? Fifth, and this one surprises people, sleep is not laziness. Sleep is literally part of learning. A lot of students feel guilty for sleeping, like they should be studying instead. But here's what's actually happening. Your brain is taking everything you studied that day and organizing it, sorting it, and storing it properly. Skip the sleep, and your studying gets way less effective. You are not falling behind by getting 8 hours. You are helping your brain do its job. Finally, follow the 1% rule. 15 to 20 minutes of real, focused, intentional work every single day crushes a 5-hour panic session on Sunday night every single time. Cramming might bail you out on one quiz, but consistency is what actually builds the foundation. And if you miss a day, that's fine. Just come back tomorrow. You're building a habit, not running a sprint. Here's the honest truth, though. You're probably not going to feel a massive difference after 1 week, and that's completely normal. Real learning builds up slowly and quietly over weeks and months. One day you'll be sitting in class and something will just click, or you look at an exam question and realize you actually know this. That moment is coming. Pick one thing from this video, just one, and try it today. Maybe it's the 25-minute sprint. Maybe it's testing yourself instead of rereading. Maybe it's just going to bed a little earlier tonight. One thing. That's enough. Small steps are still steps forward. I'll see you in the next one.